Welcome to this training on how to change your world. If you're looking for a shift in your life or you're not quite sure if it's possible, then this video is for you. And you may not even know that what change is. It may just be like a feeling that you want something more out of life. And that feeling of wanting more is change. And, it can happen so simply and unaware, or it might take some effort to become that person that you're dreaming of. So, I wanted to share a story with you, which may help you to understand how you can change your world as well. Back in 2016, I walked into a room and I saw all these people dancing and having fun. And I looked at them and I was like, oh my gosh, there's a whole new world out there available for me that I didn't even know existed. And so, very soon after that, that sparked a desire in me to know more of what is possible in this world. And soon after that, I got introduced to a direct selling opportunity, which meant that I had to speak to people and ask them if they wanted to buy my product. And what used to happen back in 2016 when I started this career move is my face would turn beetroot red and I would basically choke up, and the conversations were very, very awkward. And I was on the phone one day and I got off the phone. It was probably my first phone call. If it wasn't my first, it was my second. And my body started to shake and I threw the phone across the yard and I was like, I can't do this. Like, this was so painful to have a conversation and try to sell something. And it was in that moment that I realized that I had to master this. Like, there was something in me that had to not be in so much fear and insecurity. So I went and I picked up the phone and I was like, I'm going to do this, and I put it back. And um, now here I am today, and I can have a conversation without going beetroot red, and I can have a conversation about what people want in their life and how I can help them. So that change for me personally, it was so uncomfortable, and I was faced with a crisis of insecurity and low self-belief. It was very real in my life. And I want to share with you today how you can go on the transformation of going from insecurity and low self-belief to believing in yourself. And if you've watched my videos before, I often talk about the two sides that we have and the bridge that we travel over to the other side. So on one side of the puzzle is insecurity and self-belief. And if you imagine that insecurity on one hand, and then on the other hand, you imagine yourself in the desired being that you are. And so on this side of the desired being is this amazing, confident woman who can take on any challenge. And then on this side is the insecurity and the low self-belief and the fear of people. And so when we look at ourselves, we realize that there is a transformation that needs to happen. You need to go on over a bridge to the person that you want to become. And there's nothing wrong with whatever space you are in. All it is a transformation. And this is what I'm really good at, is helping people to transform. And so I want to give you a key today that if you're on this journey of transformation, how you can take it one step at a time to get over the bridge. And we do this with the example of filling your cup. You may have heard of the old expression to fill your cup and then let it overflow. And that's exactly what transformation is. My cup, it felt like it was getting filled one drip at a time. And it was so worth the journey. And to have that cup fill one step at a time is through repetition, and exactly what you're doing right now. You're watching a video on how to improve yourself. And so that one drip, it fills in there, and then another drip fills in there, and another drip. And before long, your cup fills to overflowing. And so if you want to transform your life right now, often it is repetition. It's constantly saying to yourself, if the transformation is with your self-belief, it's constantly saying to yourself, I am so happy being me. And because often it is the insecurity, the low self-belief, 99.9% of the time we're battling with this, it's because of something to do with shame. And it's just been built over time. So if you think of the roots of a tree, that tree wasn't strong with all the roots in it its whole life. It was planted as a seed, and then it was watered, and then it was fertilized, and then it sprouted, and then it grew stronger roots, and then it grew up higher, and it grew leaves, and it grew into this strong tree with roots stuck in the ground. That's the same as what's happened through life. There's been a little seed planted, and either it's been shame or insecurity or loss or less or never, and it's been watered and fertilized, and then it's grown into this big tree. So, what we do to take away the roots and the trimmings and all of that is we fill our cup. And this slowly drowns out the roots. There is another way of getting to the root cause, and that's by becoming aware of it, and we just close our eyes and we ask ourselves, what's the root cause of this insecurity? And you'll find that out by asking yourself an awareness question. So if you're keen to cross that bridge and become the person that you want to become, it's through self-exploration, and it's asking yourself quality questions about um, what roots do I have that I'm ready to let go of? And the amazing thing is that you can totally transform. You're only one question away, and that's asking yourself, who do I want to become? And then it is going on that little journey of transformation. And if you want to go on a journey of transformation today, I do have a course called Journey of Self. And when I went on my own transformation, I thought I've got to show others how to do this too. And I've put it into, there's a 6-part course in here that takes you through a self-awareness and then through the clarity of where you want to go in life and some goal setting so that you can really achieve what you want to in your life. So I want to leave you with one question. What is one thing that you want to change in your life? And do that one thing that can bring that to pass. And yeah, I will thank you so much for watching. If you found this video useful and you want more empowerment videos, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.